Loves your regulated girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with a Baddies shot o'clock. No, I'm coming to you all with a I'm coming to you all with a Baddies West Zeus Network's season whatever, episode whatever. The name of this episode is Stranger in My House. Okay, shout out to Deborah Cox one time. Pop quiz. Okay, episode, oh, before I get into the episode review, y'all, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel because it helps me grow. Okay, it helps us grow the community over here, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, it's what we do, it's what I do, it's what I do, it's what I do, period. So baby, stop. Okay, so boom, the episode kicks off with this whole Razor and Scotty really unwarranted weird kind of fight, and she like, you violated me, but you violated me though, but you violated me though. Like, girl, sit down. Oh, Razor keeps hollering, but you violated me though. And I just feel like, Razor, you know, listen, I take violation and consent like very big, you know what I'm saying? Like, call me the consent queen. I will have a breakdown of a Canva presentation, okay? But you're saying that she was violated, but as soon as you got into it with this girl, it was, aha, that's why I got your best friend, aha, that's why I got your best friend. So make it make sense, because we although it was the same night for you, it's the second episode for us, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's some explaining needed for that, because it's not really feeling like it's violation. You're just mad. Continuously throw shots at one another. Tommy tried to diffuse, like, oh, well, she must, you know, she might think you're a threat. And then she's like, she ain't no threat to me. She ain't no threat to me. Tommy like, oh my God, I'm just trying to, you know, make it do what it do. And shout out to Tommy. She was definitely in that big sister role that we kind of wanted to see her in. The role that I feel like Kat should be in, but she's not. She's just up under Stunna Girl the whole time, which Stunna Girl to me doesn't seem that likable to be all like, you know, aligned with her that way, but whatever. Well, she kept saying, I wasn't the only one touching you. I wasn't the only one touching you. This is Scotty, right? And Rock was in the confessional like, yeah, I was touching her way more than me. She was like, okay, so if you want to say I'm into favoritism, that's what it is. I'm into favoritism. Like, I don't want you touching me. I just don't like you. Like, oh my God, girl, you just doing the most. You don't like Scotty for what? I can't even see the real reasoning behind her not liking Scotty, not unless it's just jealousy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, for real, y'all don't even know each other, not unless something happened off camera, which they would have mentioned, they would have hinted to. The only thing that you could say was, I stole your best friend, I stole your best friend, which doesn't really make sense to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, if you're saying, oh, Scotty is like Natalie's little puppy dog, or, you know, whatever, don't you feel the same way about Sky for Krishan Rock, but you eating her? So Razor, no. Anyway, Tommy is trying to, you know, make it make sense. So they fake apologize to each other. Razor was like, well, I apologize if, you know, if you were intimidated by me or whatever. She was like, I'm not intimidated by you. Like, this backhanded apology. And then Scotty was like, well, I apologize if I violated you by trying to see your tattoo that was maybe a trigger for you. They didn't hug each other, but they gave each other a handshake, which I wouldn't even been doing all that. Like, you good, sis. Move around. You don't need to shake my hand and touch me at any point. That's just how I feel. But whatever. Razor to me is still corny. She's corny. And next thing we have Tommy and Natalie, and they're sitting around talking about the fight. And Natalie's like, who'd you see won? No, Tommy was keeping it cute, like, oh, wow, I really didn't see. Girl, we saw Razor got bopped. She got bop, and it really wasn't even like a fight, all like, you know, they got these squabble on, like how they be fighting on South Central Baddies, because whew, girl, South Central Baddies, baby, this episode was a lot. Mention how good Tommy did with the conflict resolution, and Natalie tries to slice in like, well, maybe we can, you know, make things work with Stunna Girl. Maybe we can get, you know, figure it out with Stunna Girl. And Tommy was like, girl, I'm not in it with nobody. I don't even know that girl. Call her little girl. We can get it done and over with. I'm cool with it. Tommy seemed like she was kind of cool vibes, like, you know, whatever. We could patch it up. We could make it work. Cause ultimately, I don't know the girl. Tommy says to call her. Natalie calls Stunna Girl. She on speakerphone, and Stunna Girl seemed like she ain't beefing Natalie's ass either. Hello. Hey, yeah, okay. She has like a little really kind of like small squeaky voice. So she's like, yeah, I'm sitting here with Tommy, you're on speakerphone. And Tommy was like, what's up, what's happening? And Stunna Girl was like, what's popping? She let her know ain't no friendly shit. Like, Stunna Girl is relentless on this. She's not budging, she's not moving. And for that, I mean, I don't know. I like a girl, whether right, wrong, or indifferent, you gotta stand for something, fall for anything. Before you fall for anything. Y'all know how that stand go. My mama said that to me over and over and over and over and over again. So I mean, what can I say? And the next scene, we see Stunna and Cat and Rives. Cat's in a robe. How did she get casted? Why is she a part of this right now? And I know that, like, it's giving us some bad girl nostalgia, but like, we could have got another bad girl for real, y'all. We could have filled that slot for real. Even if it was just like a new girl. I mean, if you wanted to do the throwback, I mean, you could have brought back one of the you know, somebody. Tiara so bougie somewhere, but I don't know. But God, like, she rolling up in her robe. She don't even care. I don't know. Cat looks different, and she seems so uninterested in the other girls. I only see her really interested in Stunna Girl, which is odd because Stunna Girl, this is the first time like I'm seeing her even in the confessional look, which that confessional look. Okay, but long story short, moving along, Stunna Girl's makeup on point. She not coming to play with you hoes, and I can appreciate that. It's dressed on point. Cat showing up in a robe. I just don't understand. Stunna's pulling up again. She's looking good. The makeup is good. The dress is cute, and she's like, yeah, I'm pulling up to the Maddie house because they all mad. Like, she's funny in her confessionals. They arrive and they're in a kitchen, which, you know, has a nice division in between them. We have Natalie and Tommie on one side, and then we got Cat and Stunna on the other. And at this point, I just feel like it's maybe the optics. Maybe she feels like she would have been by herself, so Cat is going to do the fill-in. And they just get right down to it. She's just like, I just mentioned who you were. Like, I didn't know who you were. I don't listen to female rap, so I said that to everybody. I asked everybody what they did or what they was about, and I didn't know who you was ultimately. And she's just like, nah, no, it's not about that. It was about the disrespect. It was about the disrespect. So Tommie came with strong energy. She did, but Stunna comes with strong energy. So I just feel like it should have just been cool. Like, you know, whatever. Yeah, well, you said what you said, but I'm just saying it like this. And I just feel like I would have liked to see them kind of come to some sort of let's agree to disagree without it getting ugly. But before I get into all of that, so Stunna Girl is just like, no, because at the end of the day, you snuck me, you threw a drink on me, and Tommie is looking like, what are you talking about? I never did any of that. I never did any of that, girl. You're crazy. You're delusional. You're this, you're that. She's like, yes, you did. You stuck me. I don't care. Nobody cares about you, grandma. And then she started going on. So they're like, can we roll the footage? Can we roll the footage now? Before Tommie had mentioned rolling the footage, I was looking at Stunna Girl like, girl, you're dragging me. This was auditions, girl, you're here now. You get what I'm saying? It's like you have a bad interview at a job and HR tries to give you a run for your money, but you get the job. You in a role now, sister girl. It doesn't even matter what HR was trying to do. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you got the job, so now it's time to perform. But Stunna Girl was just saying it's the principle. And the fact that Tommie was just like, no, I didn't, girl. We rolled the cameras back. Yes, she did. She was like, you got into it with Suki. You ain't get into it with me. But Tommie was on those auditions, and that's what she was saying, girl, you don't remember, just say you don't remember it, but don't say you didn't do it. And I think she said it was about the principle and the disrespect, and I can see how the fact that Tommie kept saying, no, I didn't, when she said, I looked at that footage, yes, you did, you threw a drink at me, you came from the other side when security was behind me and tried to get at me, and that's whack. I don't know. I feel like she could move past that so we can really kind of see her and enjoy, so she can kind of showcase who she is. Not unless this is her showcasing who she is. I don't listen to Stunna Girl's music. I don't know who she was. But people buy into personality, right? So, you know, I mean, not for nothing. It's a vibe all the time. You know, it's a cute bop, but I feel like we're more invested in Krishan than we are, you know, blue is a color, pink is another. You feel what I'm saying? So I would have liked to see more of Stunna Girl, but she can't see it. She like, girl, no, you wronged me and I have to address this, and at no point am I gonna let up off this gas. So boom. They get to going, girl, you're high, you're drunk, you're this, you're that, you on that DOPE, you on that DOPE. That's why your eyes is going crisscross. Now Tommie's getting mad, girl. She is allowing Stunna Girl to get in the deepest part of her skin. You hear what I'm saying? And Stunna Girl, she's like, come on, grandma, come on. She's like, yeah, you keep saying grandma. Now I don't know if Tommie is truly a grandma or not. It's a possibility because she has, you know, older girls, older children, but she's like, girl, you was talking about I'm a grandma. I'm like, how are you again? 25 or whatever the case. Like, she's like, baby girl, you're not 19, which, you know, now being 30, like, it's just like, at 25, you know, at 25 I felt old. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we put so much weight on like age and women. I am never going to do that. Even when I was like younger, I always realized and recognized, like, if anything, I was thinking about old people, like, girl, you don't know what you got. Like, this is something completely different that we doing. But and nothing is new under the sun outside of, you know, some social media updates, and even then, like, that makes it a little bit different for like the older generation. But honestly, like, that age shit is just so whack, because girl, these young girls be looking old nowadays. The old heads, the old girls be looking like, you know, crazy, dealing with these losers. Like, it's just too much. I just base people off of like their characters, because I feel like you can be a younger girl and really be about that life and really be about your business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, age is a social construct. Not unless we talk about some weird shit. I ain't even gonna say it, because girl, y'all get what the fuck I'm saying. Around the corner, she's trying to get at her, and Stunna Girl's like, you better get her, girl. Ain't nobody scared of you. I already dragged you. You was swimming on the floor. Tommie was like, now I didn't see Tommie get drugged. Now, I did not see Tommie get drugged. I don't know. Y'all know how I be with the fights and shit, but I did not see Tommie get drugged. But anyway, so Tommie coming from around the corner, she mad now. She's like, yeah, you know, you just talking crazy. You're a grandma. You on, you know, DOPE. You're a child of you. I can't even say that on YouTube, girl. YouTube has been on me. Why y'all been on me like this? Make sure I like this video, girl, because yeah. So she goes on and talk about her being a child and stuff like this. So I just thought that was a really low blow, like, because like we all know that's like, I just feel like anything involving people's kids and parenting should be off limits, not unless it's like, you know, real neglect. I don't know. I just felt that was uncalled for over a little drink throw. Like, I don't know. It's just too much. So Tommie's like, yeah, I'm not doing this. And she's trying to get at her. Stunna Girl throws her shoe at her, and, you know, she's like, stand it up, stand it up. This is Tommie. Y'all know she got that real creep, like, you know, whatever. The girl's walking away like, I'm tired of this weird, weak shit. Y'all got me arguing with a crackhead, which that sent me. Because a crackhead, though, like, girl, Stunna Girl was eating Tommie up. Stunna Girl was eating Tommie up, like, real bad. And Stunna Girl walks away, and they're into a different room with Kat, and Kat's just sitting there with no input other than, I just want her energy to be different. Girl, yeah, you think so? Like, Kat, I'm not seeing it for you, girl. And then Tommie on the other end of the house, girl, Tommie's upset. Tommie's like, I showed up to, I never hit my child. I'm a good parent. The reason why I'm a good parent is because I was at her school. And I just feel like girls who don't have kids, I just feel like they shouldn't comment on people's like mommying and motherhood, because girl, let me tell you this. I used to be I don't want to say judgmental, but I used to say certain things that I just had no clue about. Like, you don't know until you know. You feel what I'm saying? And I hate when a chick like tries to talk about another female, and you're not even a mom yourself. And even when other moms judge, like, it's just so whack. And I don't know what happened with that whole Tommie situation, and then, you know, whatever she said, she threw up against the lockers in a private school. Who knows? Maybe it was a little pow. Tommie should have known better, you know, even for the sake of embarrassment and saving face. I don't know. I don't believe in, you know, a whole bunch of stuff, but they aren't here to talk about my beliefs. But I just don't like when girls who are not parents talk about people parenting, because you don't know. This should be hard. This should be different. And people do things differently. Stunna Girl on the other end is in the other room. It's not Birkin, baby. Stunna Girl's in the other room. And Stunna Girl's in the other room, and she's just like, yeah, I'm tired of arguing with this girl. I'm tired of arguing with this grandma. Ain't she what, like 40 years old? I'm not dealing with this grandma. I'm not dealing with this old lady. Meanwhile, Kat just sitting there like about the same age as Tommie. Like, make that make sense, girl. This is why this whole like age thing is just whack, because for young girls, y'all are it's inevitable. We all are, you know. And again, it's subjective. Tommie's acting like she's leaving again. Stunna Girl got her mad. You about to leave your obligation? She's like, girl, I'm a producer. I'm not dealing with this talent and this, that, and the third. Well, act like a producer then. Produce the scene, bitch. Like, you ain't gotta get up and leave. Natalie is like, you're not leaving me. I don't care. You're not leaving. You're not leaving. Then, you know, Tommie is, you know, she's convincing her to stay. Tommie's upset about that mom situation, because I just feel like she's like, girl, my daughter drives a Range Rover, first car. I'm a great mom, and this, that, and the third. I feel like Tommie has struggled with her stance as a mother, which I feel like moms who have it all together still struggle with their identity as a mom. So it's just regular. But I feel like that lick was on her, or whatever was on her, and it was showing. And move right along, girl. In the next scene, we got I was getting dressed in slow-mo. It was cute. Tommie's not on the bus because of, you know, Stunna Girl, which I just feel like finally let the girls interact with Stunna Girl at some point. Nat is on the stage. She's hyping everybody up. The club looks lit. The club looks packed too. They all said like they was feeling like superstars and everything like this. You know how they do when the baddies come out on stage. Oh, had on her little beret. Okay, part of Black Panther party, but part of the artiste community. Rock does a quick little, hold on one second, let me just hit you with a prayer real quick, which I feel like Rock knows and understands that this is why a lot of people like her, because I ain't see her say one prayer on that Blueface show. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying what her faith is like, because we know she's a woman of faith, but it's feeling a little performative. Moving right along. Again, they get to the club. Everybody looks good. They Rolly perform. She's like, I'm excited because I'm performing in Vegas. These are my people. Rolly looks good. Her record sounds like she rapping. Rolly sounds like she used to be writing poems back in the day types. You know, her rap sounds good. Stunna Girl raps. This is my first time kind of hearing her song. And I'm like, oh, it makes sense. It makes sense why Stunna Girl and Suki got beef, because Suki and Stunna sound similar. They really do. Like, they got that same little throw it in rotation, throw it in circle, you know what I mean? Whatever the case. And it made sense, and it clicked to me why they got beef. It seems like she was a really good performer. DJ Sky High, which with the little bit she does have to say outside of Krishan, said that she had good stage performance. Tommie raps, and Tommie had this really good song with Meek Mill before. I don't know what happened, but it was like a real sentimental song. I don't know what that was, but you know, she seemed like she was a little upset because she didn't go last. Obviously, you're not going last, Tommie. Obviously, you're not going last. Although I feel like, you know, It's a Vibe All the Time is a little bit redundant. You know, it is like people know that song. So I mean, not for nothing. Zeus done drowned it on us. You know what I mean? Fucking, we getting waterboarded with It's a Vibe All the Time. So we have no choice now. But she seemed like she was a little annoyed. Stunna Girl said that, you know, her performance was dry. It did seem dry to me. It did, and I love Tommie Down, and I love Tommie Down. But Krishan comes on and she's saying it's a vibe, you know, child, you know. Everybody sing that song. Rolly says, this is, shout out to Krishan Rock, the baddest baddie in the house. Obviously they fangirl over Rock, even some of the girls, because Rock, why would you say she's the baddest baddie in the house? I mean, would that be you, Rolly? I don't know. And Low London comes out and she randomly raps, and she was just like, yeah, I was just feeling it, and it was just so cute. So I just decided to, you know, rap my little rap. And I ain't gonna lie, shit, for real, I like the way Low sounded. She got that little country tone. I'm a real ass man, and I'm a, you know what I'm saying? She got that little thing on it. She had the little juvenile sample. I was with Low London's rap. Real shit. She's okay. Episode, we're gonna see Stunna and Rock, like Rock, little weird energy. Rock walks out of Stunna's set, and we're gonna see Biggie still off on Stunna Girl, which, ooh, that thing looked like, ooh, girl. All right, that's my review. Let me know what you guys think about this week's episode. Okay, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Low London song was eating all them girls up, and they do music for real. I think Low was cute and Stunna was cute, and Rolly too, but I don't know. Low ate them girls up on the low. What y'all think? Okay, drop down in the comments and let me know. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.